Hey, it's Matt. I'm here in Italy on the beautiful island of Capri, and there is something that I just heard, a story I just heard that relates to what we do in software sales that I had to tell you about. So check this out. You won't believe how it connects an Italian heritage to software sales. This is cool. Hey, it's Matt. As I mentioned, I am here on the beautiful island of Capri. Look at this thing. It's amazing here. I hope you ever get a chance to go here if you haven't yet. But I wanted to tell you about something that's really important because I was talking with some local Italians here, and they said to me something that's really important that made me think about how important it is with our own software sales. So I had to tell you about that. Now, I apologize for the noise. There is a road, one road, that goes right up and down between the entire island and all the villas, and so you might hear some noise here, but no worries. I'm gonna get you this information. Now, if you are new to the channel and you are looking to scale your software company, if you wanna close more deals, if you wanna generate more leads, if you wanna scale your team so you have an amazing sales team that consistently produces, definitely subscribe and hit the little bell. That way you'll be notified about all of the cool things I get you. Now, as I was telling you, this is really cool because one thing I've always told you is about the power of stories and how important stories are within our sales. Now, let me tell you a story about what I learned here. I was talking with some locals. These people were hosting us. We were doing a dinner at their house. It was really cool. My family and I, they were hosting us so that we could learn how to make ravioli and crostini, some really awesome Italian dishes. And they were telling us a story about some of the foods that have come out of Italy. And one food in particular, they were really proud of. However, they were really mad because the French stole this food. And it was so upsetting to them that the French stole this dish from them, this item. And I was amazed. I was hearing this story and they were so angry and they were just, I can't believe that the French did this to us. And whether you are Italian, whether you are French, and whether you're an observer like me on the outside, you may know about some of these rivalries that happen between the Italians and the French and even within other European countries. But they were so upset because the French now get all the credit for this dish, for this item that really the Italians invented, according to these people. And it was so funny hearing the story, and they tell us about it, and guess what the dish was? The dish is onion soup, or as we say in America, French onion soup. It's called French onion soup where we are. Of course, it's just soup d'oignon in France and onion soup. And to me, that's a French dish. I had no idea that it was Italian, so it was news to me to hear all about the Italian way of making it, and the French stole it. But then I started to learn about the story a little more, and I asked them, when was that stolen? And these people, they were angry, they were passionate, they were so upset that they are not getting credit for this dish. I said, when was that? And they said, well, it was in the 1700s somewhere. In the 1700s, the 18th century. They were so upset about this thing that happened in the 18th century, 300 years ago. That's why we know French onion soup as a French dish, because it's been with France for hundreds of years. And yet, even though this happened hundreds of years ago, they were super upset about it. They were super passionate and really, really angry about this. And you know why? It's because they've been told this story from their parents and their grandparents. They've told the story, and the story has been passed down through generations. And it just goes to show the power of stories. If we know how to tell stories within our sales process, we can get people emotional as well. These people, they were just exploding with emotion. It was incredible to watch. And if we can make sure that we're telling stories, helping people understand the power of what they could accomplish or what they're missing within their own company or within their own processes because they're doing something wrong, because they don't have the right tools for it, then they're gonna be passionate about it too. And this is why we've heard it over and over. Humans are feeling machines that think, not thinking machines that feel. Feeling machines. We feel. We need the stories. This is something that angered these people, even though it was hundreds of years ago. They've never even seen it firsthand. They never even knew that French onion soup or onion soup was an Italian dish. They've never known it to be Italian themselves personally. It's always been France in their life. But they're still that upset about it. And that's the power of stories, folks. That's why this is so important. So if you don't have stories incorporated into your sales process, if you don't have it so that your team role plays stories, so that they know exactly how to tell a story, to how to get somebody to understand the depth of the story and why it's really powerful, then you're missing out. You're missing an opportunity to create emotion that creates action, that creates buying decisions. So tell stories. Make sure that these stories are passed down throughout your generations of salespeople. Make sure every salesperson understands the right stories. And when you do that, then things are gonna go really well for you. Things are gonna be so fantastic that maybe you and your team can go on a President's Club trip to Capri, Italy and join me here. Just kidding, I'll only be here for 3 days, so you won't see me here. But anyway, you can go on amazing places like this, reach your dreams, and achieve the success you've always wanted. So I hope that this helps you. By the way, if you want to know how to tell great stories, check this video out. I've linked it here. Another video I've done about stories and how important it is. And if you really want to be able to close a lot of deals, go ahead and grab my course called Software Demo Secrets. Software Demo Secrets is what I've put together so that you can understand exactly how to demo, exactly how to craft these stories, how to craft the process, how to make sure people feel the emotion so that they buy and you can close deals really, really quickly. So get Software Demo Secrets here. I hope that it helps you out. You'll see the link down below in the description. Again, this is Matt. Once again, make sure you are subscribed. I'm gonna go enjoy a night with my family. We're heading to dinner. Hope you are having an awesome time with you and yours as well. I'll see you next time. Take care.